Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhigaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha. So, Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 2, verse 42-43. Yam imam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschitaha vedavadarata partha nyanyat astiti vadinaha कामात्माना स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फलप्रदाम क्रिया विशेष बहुलाम भोगैश्वर्य गतिम प्रति. Okay, please recite.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yamimam pushpita vacham pravadantya vipaschita vedavadarata partha nanyadastiti vadina kamatmana swargapara janma karma falpradamam kriya vishesha bahulam bhoga aishwarya gatim prati.
Thank you, Prabhu. Any Matajis, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadantya vibhaschitaha vedavadarata partha nanyadasti divadinaha kamatmana swargapara janma karma phalapradam kriya vishesha bahula bhogeshwarya gadim prati. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Translation, please. Anyone?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, resultant good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So here 42 and 43 speaks about the unintelligent followers of the Vedas. So basically Krishna is speaking that those who are unintelligent, they are also following Vedas in some way, but it's not intelligent to follow Veda in that particular way. So what way is being mentioned here? So men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, result in good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. So this is one class of people who are following Vedas, but they don't know the ultimate purpose of Vedas. Here they are attached to the flowery words of Vedas. Flowery words of Vedas means if you do this, you will get this result. If you are performing this yagya or if you are performing this whatever ritual, you will get elevated to heavenly planets. You will be able to enjoy more sense gratification. So that is also mentioned in the Vedas. So Vedas are considered to be kalpataru. Kalpataru means desire tree. Desire tree means anything we ask, the kalpataru will give. So that's how it is. So means anything we ask means it could be bhakti, it could be bhoga, means bhoga means sense enjoyment, or it could be pure devotion. So we can ask anything because Vedas include everything basically. But those who are unintelligent, or Krishna says here, those who are having small knowledge, they will be attached or attracted to the flowery words of Vedas, means so all kind of this sense gratification, the fruitive activities and elevation to heavenly planets, good birth, good powers, how to get good power, how to get good family birth, how to enjoy more. So those things are also mentioned in the Vedas, and the people who are unintelligent, they are attached to that. But those who are intelligent, they will be completely negating all this sense gratification. They will be only approaching Vedas for spiritual advancement, not for anything else. That is the highest, or highest means, or those who are having actual knowledge. So here Prabhupada mentions, so here Krishna saying that being desirous of sense gratification, opulent life, because they want to have an opulent life, so much rich. I have to be rich, I should be famous all over the world. This is sense gratification basically, and it is possible by following some rituals or whatever prescribed in the Vedas, some part of the Vedas. So as we mentioned, desire tree, it has got everything. See, it has got everything. It means it has got Shuddha Sattva things, it has got Sattva Guna things, it has got Rajoguna and Tamoguna, in the sense it has got, we are not saying that something Tamoguna will get from Vedas, but those who are Tamogunis, or those who are already in the Tamoguna, for them there is something mentioned in the Vedas. So that is the way. So ultimately the purpose of Veda is not for any sense gratification. This we need to understand. Vedescha sarver aham eva vedyo vedanta krit veda videha chaham. So basically the purpose of Vedas is to get attracted to Krishna, not for anything else, not to anything else of this world. The purpose is to get attracted to Krishna. But people who are having high or who are knowledgeable, or who are having some spiritual credits, or we can say those who are fortunate, they will be attracted to that form of Krishna, or they will be attracted to Krishna directly, not for the fruity things or any sense enjoyment things of this world. So that is the difference. So Prabhupada, Krishna is mentioning here men of small knowledge. See, very important. So those who are attracted to those kind of sense gratification, and they may say that, okay, I am following Vedas, I am doing puja in my home, I am doing deity worship in my home, but ultimately what they are asking only sense gratification. Oh, give me that, give me this, let me, give me all Aishwarya in my life, may I become rich, may I become famous in this world. But they are saying that, okay, I am doing puja, showing lamp and showing so many things they will be doing. But this is all men of less intelligence. This is not my word, this is a word of Krishna directly. So please, we should understand, any worship for sense gratification is not pure devotion. Any worship. We may say that I am going to temple every day, I am doing puja in my home. So if you ask somebody, any pious family, pious in the sense, at least they are doing that, that is something great. We are not saying that it is bad. There are so many people in this world, they don't even care about any kind of things. They just want to sleep, they just want to drink, just want to eat, just want to mate, that's all. Like animals, people are living. So far better than those people are those people who are at least following the Vedas for some material profit. They are better, no doubt. But higher than them is those devotees who are approaching Vedas for devotion. Oh, give me more devotion. May I become a pure devotee. And how to become a pure devotee. Everything is mentioned in Vedas. So that is the highest actually. So Krishna is very clearly saying here. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So people in general, Prabhupada mentioned, people in general are not very intelligent, and due to their ignorance, they are most attracted to the fruitive activities recommended in the Karma Kanda portions of the Vedas. So where the Vedas have different sections, so this is the section where all the fruitive activities are mentioned, which is called as Karma Kanda portion, Karma Kanda section of Vedas, where it is mentioned about doing this particular act, this particular ritual, or particular puja, particular yajna, or particular tapasya, whatever it is. You will get so and so, like that, material profits. That's Karma Kanda section. So they do not want, Prabhupada mentioned, this is a general population, okay? And there are some class of people who are even not doing this. That is what we mentioned. They only want to sleep and enjoy and sense gratification, that's all. They are not even considering Vedas for at least for Karma Kanda. That is too much. Those people are in ignorance, complete ignorance. So they, Prabhupada mentioned, they do not want anything more than sense gratificatory proposals of enjoying in the heaven where wine and women are available and material opulence is very common. This is of the speaking about the heavenly planets. Heavenly planets, the enjoyment, the sense gratification is more in heavenly planets. The lifespan is more. There are no diseases. The kleshas are less compared to people who are in the earthly planets. There are more sense enjoyment. So many, all the senses can be enjoyed there. So that is why some people are very much interested to go to heaven. But actually that's not the purpose of life. Purpose of life is not to go to heaven. Purpose of life is to go to Krishna, not heaven. Heaven is place of sense gratification. We don't want to be there because the more we enjoy, the more we will be suffering here in this world. We have to somehow get out of this world. And also we should understand we have already enjoyed in heavenly planets many lifetimes. This is not Adishayokti. We have enjoyed heavenly planets for many lifetimes, no doubt. We would have. Also, we would have gone to Yamaraja and got punishment also many times. So we have tasted everything of this world, dear devotees. We have tasted everything of this world. Though we don't remember anything, but we have tasted everything. So nothing is there here. Nothing is there. As Prahlad Maharaj says, we are doing the chewing the chewed. We are chewing, spitting, taking it again and chewing it. This is from Bhagavatam, okay? So that is what we are doing. Enjoying the senses, then again enjoying, chewing the chewed. So bad. We think that we will get some new thing here. Actually nothing. There is nothing here other than miseries. Yeah. So Prabhupada here mentions that Vedas recommended, we already mentioned. So some sacrifices, desiring to go heavenly planets, they have to do some sacrifices or some yagyas. So they do that, and their purpose is to go to heavenly planets and enjoy. So Prabhupada mentions further, it is very difficult for such inexperienced persons to be situated in the determined action of Krishna consciousness. Yeah, true, right? Because they are more attracted to senses, so they are not interested in proper Krishna consciousness. As fools are attracted to the flowers of poisonous trees without knowing the results of such attractions, unenlightened men are similarly attracted by such heavenly opulences and sense enjoyment thereof. So Krishna is saying, Prabhupada is saying that they are enjoying, they are attached to all these poisonous flowers. Because this world is like that. This world is full of poisonous flowers, or poisonous flowers. Flower will be very attractive. Sense gratification is very attractive, no doubt, very attractive. But it is poison. It is really poison. So we have to get out of all those desires. Prabhupada further mentions in the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas, it is said, Apama Somam Amrita Abhoma and Akshayam Havai Chaturmasya Yajnai Sukritam Bhavati. In other words, those who perform the 4-month penances become eligible to drink the Somarasa beverages, to become immortal and happy forever. So this is again Karma Kanda section of Vedas, So we are not doing Chaturmasya Vrata for enjoyment, by the way. Our purpose is different. This is those who are following Karma Kanda section of Vedas. So even on this earth, some are very eager to have Somarasa to become strong and fit to enjoy these gratifications. Such persons have no faith in liberation from material bondage, and they are very much attached to the pompous ceremonies of Vedic sacrifices. They are generally sensual, and they do not want anything other than the heavenly pleasures of life. This is general population of this world. It is understood that there are gardens called Nanda Kanana, in which there is good opportunity for association with angelic beautiful women, and have a profuse supply of Somarasa rain. By the way, this is Nanda Kanana garden of heavenly planets. So there everything for sense enjoyment is available. So there are some people who are very much interested in that, and they follow Vedas for elevating to, or not elevation, this is not elevation, they think that it is elevation in sense enjoyment, nothing else. They want to go to heavenly planets for enjoyment. So Nanda Kanana garden is not our destination. Our our destination is not Nandana Kanana. Our destination is Nanda Nandana. Not Nandana Kanana. Nanda Nandana is our Krishna. Jai. So please, play of words. Not Nandana Kanana, but Nanda Nandan is our destination. Should be our destination. Yeah. So such bodily happiness is certainly sensual. Therefore, there are those who are purely attached to such material, temporary happiness as lords of the material world. So, everywhere in this material world, there is only sense enjoyment, material sense enjoyment. So, that is not the purpose of life. So, Prabhupada and Krishna very clearly mentions here those who are less intelligent or those who are, unfortunate, they are all attached to all this karma kanda of Vedas. But devotees or those who are fortunate, they are not interested in all these things. So let's go to the next verse, famous verse. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya pahrata chetasam vyavasayatmiga buddhi samadau na vidhiyate. Yes, please recite the verse.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhogashwarya prasaktanam taya prahat chetsam vyavsatmika buddhi samadona vidhiyate.
Thank you. Any Matajis?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya paradachetesam vyavasayatmiga buddhi samadhavana vidhiyate. Hare Krishna.
Translation.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence, and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for devotional service to the Supreme Lord does not take place. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So important, very important verse actually. See, Bhoga Aishwarya Prasaktanam. So Bhoga is material enjoyment. Aishwarya is opulence. Opulence of this world. Material, whatever opulence like richness, beauty or fame, whatever. Those are opulence of this material world. So those people who are attached to bhoga, sense enjoyment, material enjoyment, or aishwarya of this world, prasaktanam means those who are attached to either bhoga and aishwarya, taya paharta chetasam. By such things, what is happening is that they are completely confused because they are thinking what is not to be thought. They are completely thinking something else actually. That is not the purpose of life. They think that the purpose of life is bhogaishwarya. Bhogaishwarya means to enjoy material senses. Thaya paharda chetasam. They are completely bewildered in their mind. For them, for such people, vyavasayatmika buddhi samaudavana vidhiyate means that fixed determination in bhakti will not rise in their mind, will never come in their mind, or they will never feel, or they will never have that feelings or thoughts, or which is fixed in determination in the devotional service. So it's not easy for those who are. So that the point is that in one sentence, if those who are attached, more and more attached to sense gratification, the devotional service, the determined devotional service or one-pointed devotional service to Krishna is very, very difficult. They cannot do because they are attached to Krishna, they are attached to some sense enjoyment. So if we are attached to sense enjoyment, how we will be attached to Krishna? It's not possible. We can't be like our mind is. Our mind can be attached to only one thing. It cannot be attached to two different opposite things actually. Material enjoyment is completely going in one direction. Krishna's spiritual or Krishna or bhakti is in complete opposite direction. So those are the two things which is going in two different directions. So if our mind is attached to one of this, definitely the other is gone. We can't have both together. So the more we attach to sense gratification, the more we are away from Krishna. The more we are attached to Krishna, the more we are away from sense gratification. This is the truth. So we have to be very careful. So see, these are the words of Krishna. These words are coming from the lotus lips of Krishna, dear devotees. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya pahrata chedasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadhana vidyate. Let me read this translation again so that it goes into our heart. So this is what Krishna is expecting from all of us. Not sense enjoyment of this world. We are still stuck in enjoyment. So enjoyment can be in different ways. Enjoying our senses is for enjoying our senses, like eyes. Oh, good, whatever is good to see, let me see that. Good in the sense, good for our senses, sense enjoyment. Whatever I feel to eat, let me eat that. Whatever nonsense I want to hear, let me hear that. So we are, everything in this world is like that. So not good. So we have to come out of this. We have to really come out of this. There is no other way. So sense enjoyment is in different categories. So one is our enjoying our own senses. Second is sense enjoyment is another way is called as extended sense gratification. Extended sense gratification is like our attachment to family, our attachment to society, our attachment to friends of this world, our attachment to society or country or whatever such things. These are extended sense gratification. So we are stuck in two things. We are stuck in our own sense enjoyment. We are stuck in extended sense gratification also. So both are sense gratification. Everything is sense gratification of this world, in this world. So we have to be really, we have to be really careful, or we should understand what is what. So this doesn't mean that we don't have to take care of our family or responsibilities. No, we are not telling that. That is required. That is our responsibility. But attachment is different. Attachment is something that, oh, I can't live without this. Okay, that attachment we should have towards Krishna or Guru. But for other things of this world, if we have such kind of attachment, what will happen is that we will have to take birth again in this world. Because that attachment will give us another body in this world. It could be human, or it could be human form, or maybe different forms. We don't know. So very dangerous situation. That is why we are not, none of us sitting here we are still in this material world. We have not escaped from this world is because we are attached to something or the other. We are attached to something or the other. We don't know what. It could be anything. So Krishna is very clearly saying that those who are too much attached to sense enjoyment and material opulences, they are the resolute determination, means the one-pointed focus for devotional service does not take place, or that will not happen. Purport. Samadhi means fixed mind. The Vedic dictionary Nirukti says, Samyag adhiyate smin atma tattva yatatmyam. When the mind is fixed for understanding the self, it is said to be in samadhi. So basically samadhi means fixing our mind on something. So here samadhi, we should fix our mind on Krishna, not on anything else of this world. That is what is required. Samadhi is never possible for persons interested in material sense enjoyment, bewildered by such temporary things. They are more or less condemned by the process of material energy. So we have to, the actual meaning of samadhi is fixing our mind on Krishna. But problem is that we are fixing, or we have already fixed lifetimes and lifetimes, we have fixed our mind on the enjoyment of this world, right? So that is what is happening. We are completely bewildered. Bewildered means we are completely confused. We don't know what is right, what is bad. Completely we are confused. What to do? We have to somehow get out of this world if we really want to, by the way. This world is not a good place for us. Shila, one of our Acharya says that this world is like a guest house. Guest house, what is guest house? It's not a permanent home for all of us. This is not our permanent home. It's a guest house. So we come and we go. That should be our mood actually. Oh, somehow I am here in the guest house. So one day I have to get out of this house. So for that, the only process is bhakti. So that is why we are all sitting here and trying to study Bhagavad Gita. What Krishna is saying, what our acharyas are telling us, what are they are telling us to do. So please take it in that way. Next verse, again famous verse. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna Nirdvando Nitya Sattvasto Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. Yes, please recite.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah.
Traigurnya Vishaya Vedo Nistraya Guno Bhav Arjuna Nirdando Nitya Sattvasto Niryoga Shem Atmavanam.
Thank you. Yes, one more devotee.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna Nirdando Nitya Sattvasto Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Translation, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The Vedas deal mainly with the subject of the three modes of material nature. O Arjuna, become transcendental to these three modes. Be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So Krishna is speaking directly to Arjuna about Vedas. He is saying that Vedas, see, we need to understand Vedas have, we already mentioned Vedas are like desiratories. Okay, so it has everything. And also we need to understand Krishna saying Vedas deal mainly with the subject. Mainly means the more, or we can say the percentage of Vedas, the more portion of the Vedas are based on the three modes of material nature, or which comes under the three modes of material nature. What are the three modes of material nature? It is Sattvagun, Rajogun, Tamogun. So it is mentioned that 86%, I am repeating, 86% of Vedas comes under the three modes, or which Krishna is saying. That is why Krishna is saying that Vedas mainly deal, because more than 80%. So the remaining 14% is what the actual bhakti or devotional service is mentioned, which Srimad Bhagavatam comes there, Bhagavad Gita comes there, and so some other Puranas like Padma Purana and some Puranas also coming in that category. Otherwise, there are different sections of Vedas which are basically, there are some Vedas in Sattva-guna, by the way. Sattva-guna in the sense, those who are in Sattva-guna, and Rajoguna, those who are in Rajoguna, and those who are in Tamoguna. So different categories are there. But the purest is Shuddha Sattva, which is only 14% of the entire Veda. So that is why Krishna is saying that mainly deals with this. We should understand why Krishna is saying like that. Then you may ask another question, then why Krishna has given Vedas? If this is the case, why should he should have given 100% bhakti only, right? Why he gave only 14% of Shuddha Sattva? The remaining is all, this three modes. Why it is like that? So the question is good. The answer is also good. So the reason is that all of us are too much attached to sense gratification. All of us are coming under the clutches of these three modes, Sattva, Rajo, Tamas. From time immemorial, we are like that. So we are like that. So we can't digest pure bhakti directly. It is like a student, a boy or girl in the second standard class is reading or trying to understand the subject in the 12th standard, like calculus or integration, whatever, differentiation in the mathematics. Just that the second standard student is just trying to understand 1 plus 1 is 2, and if we are giving calculus and the difficult mathematics to them, is it possible for them to digest? Not at all possible. So this example we should remember. That is why Vyasadeva has given us Vedas in such a way, because the more people are, the majority of population in this world are coming under the 3 modes of material nature. That their consciousness is in that mode. So that is why for them to gradually elevate their consciousness, he has given this medicine. Okay, it's like that. If somebody has to stop smoking or drinking, whatever, it's not that one sudden morning. It could be possible for some people. It's like a gradual decrease. We should reduce for example, if a chain smoker, he is smoking 2 packets of cigarette, reduce to 1 packet, then reduce to 10, reduce to 5, and reduce to 2, then leave it. So that's a gradual process, right? Similarly, Vyasadeva has given the process. This 86% of Vedas, maybe it may be coming in the 3 modes of material nature, but still it is for the gradual upliftment of the people, and they come gradually. They progress in their consciousness, and they will be interested in bhakti. The remaining, the 14% of pure bhakti, they will come gradually, rising their consciousness. So that's the purpose. That is the reason he has given like this. So all of us are sitting here. It's by the mercy of Krishna. We are studying the major 14% or the crux of Vedas, which is about pure bhakti. So we are very, very fortunate, actually. After many lifetimes we are sitting here. Otherwise, we would have enjoyed everything. We would have been gone through the Vedas, so many sense enjoyment, so many things we would have done. Our interest would have been in those 86% of Vedas. But now by Krishna's mercy, Prabhupada's mercy, our Acharya's mercy, we are now here. We are now trying to understand what is pure bhakti, what is the purpose of life, why I am here, I should get out of this world. This world is not good for me. So that thoughts are coming, and we are now trying to get attracted to that Shuddha Sattva portion of the Vedas. So that's the understanding here. Krishna says, "O Arjuna, become transcendental to these modes." So he is saying that don't get attached to this Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Be transcendental or come to the stage of Shuddha Sattva. Be free from all dualities and all anxieties for gain and safety. So dualities means happiness, sadness, good, bad, heat, cold. These are dualities of this world. 2 opposite things. So somebody is appreciating us, we will be happy. Somebody is scolding us, we are not happy. See, that is duality. So we should be neutral in all circumstances. That is what Krishna is saying. We should be neutral. Be free from duality means should be neutral, and free from all anxieties of gain and safety, and be established in the self. Same thing, gain and safety, all anxiety. Oh, what will happen to me? Oh, this will be like that. We don't have to get into all those anxiety. Focus and surrender to Krishna. Submit everything to Krishna. He will take care of the things. Establish in the self. Focus on our self in the sense we understand that we are Atma. We are this spiritual sparks or Amsha of Krishna, and our purpose of life is to serve Krishna, being part and parcel of Krishna. Purport. All material activities involve actions and reactions in the 3 modes of material nature. So here we know Sattva, Rajo, Tamo gunas are there in this world. all the material activities are coming under the clutches of the three modes. They are meant for fruitive results which cause bondage in the material world. And this will cause bondage, this material, all these material activities, definitely giving some reactions. So that reactions are the causes of bondage of this world. The Vedas deal mostly with fruitive activities to gradually elevate the general public from the field of sense gratification to a position of transcendental plane. This is what we discuss now. Vedas deal with fruitive activities to gradually elevate the general public. See, sense from the field of sense gratification to the transcendental plane. Like we mentioned that a second standard student gradually coming to the 12th standard. And so that is how we are doing. So the Vedas, maybe people are attached to sense gratification, no problem, okay. They have an option, study, gradually they are elevating to the spiritual platform. Arjuna as a student and friend of Lord Krishna is advised to raise himself to transcendental position of Vedanta, where in the beginning there is Brahma Jijnasa or questions on the supreme transcendence. All living entities who are in the material world who are struggling for hard existence. So Prabhupada is mentioned here that Arjuna is a student and Krishna is a friend, and now he is like acting like a guru to him. And he had so many queries, Arjuna, and Krishna is clarifying those questions. All the living entities who are in the material world are struggling very hard for existence. For them, the Lord, after creation of the material world, gave the Vedic wisdom advising how to live and get rid of the material entanglement. When the activities for sense gratification, namely the Karma Kanda chapter, are finished, then the chance for spiritual realization is offered in the form of Upanishads, which are part of different Vedas, as Bhagavad Gita is a part of fifth Veda, namely Mahabharata. The Upanishads mark the beginning of transcendental life. So basically, this is talking about this section. Prabhupada is mentioning that gradual elevation of consciousness. From the Karma Kanda is only enjoyment, performing some rituals or sacrifices, whatever mentioned in the Vedas for sense enjoyment. And the next level is Jnana Kanda. So Karma Kanda to Jnana Kanda is what is mentioned about Upanishads and Vedas. That is different. So their consciousness is rising, or some elevation has come in their consciousness, that they are getting attached to other parts of Vedas, like not Karma Kanda section. So their interest in reading scriptures, understanding scriptures, or such jnana, or to gain knowledge, that their interest becomes, interest changes from sense gratification to jnana, to attain jnana or knowledge. So that is the second stage. And finally, the next gradual, again, that is not enough actually. From Jnana Kanda, it should rise to Upasana Kanda, or we can say to the level of Bhakti. That is the gradual elevation of consciousness. It is possible for every living entity. That is why Vedas are like Vedas, Vyasadeva has given us for that gradual upliftment. So like we mentioned before, all of us would have definitely attached to Karma Kanda. Definitely before Karma Kanda, we would have hogs and cats and dogs, maybe worms in the stool, or I don't know, all the bodies we have taken. Then we come to the stage of human form. Then human form we have got, many lifetimes we would have got. Then after that, somehow we were atheist for some time. Many years we would have been atheist, completely forgotten condition. We don't know what is the purpose of life, nothing. Then somehow we come to the level of Karma Kanda after many billions of lives. Then after that, many lifetimes after, we are getting into the platform of Jnana, and many lifetimes after, we are coming to the platform of Bhakti. See, dear devotees, we have gone through all this, all this. Somehow we are here. So we should not go back again. Problem is that there is a chance to go back also. There's an opportunity. It's not a good opportunity, by the way. We should not take that. There is a option for us to go back to the norm, to the worm, or to become a hog or a dog. It is possible. If we really wish, we can do that. It's not difficult. Not at all difficult. Difficult part is to go to Krishna. To be in this material world is easy. The more we gratify senses, the more we will attach to this world. So we have to get out somehow of this world. As long as material body exists, there are actions and reactions in the material modes. One has to learn tolerance in the face of dualities, and such as happiness and distress, cold or warmth, and by tolerating such dualities, become free from anxieties regarding gain and loss. This transcendental position is achieved in full Krishna consciousness when one is fully dependent on the goodwill of Krishna. Nice point Prabhupada mentioned. We should tolerate the dualities, happiness, distress, cold and warm, all the dualities, anxieties, gain, loss, everything we have to tolerate. We should be in a neutral state actually. And that is possible only by Krishna consciousness. It's not easy to, as we say, it's not easy to be neutral in the circumstances. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to implement. So for that, what is the solution? The only solution is gradual, or we can say it's only the solution is bhakti. The more we practice Krishna consciousness, the more we chant, the more we hear about Krishna, the more we are reading and understanding scriptures, more we are in the satsang, then we will develop all these qualities. Then the dualities and all will not affect us much. We will understand why this is all happening. We will take all this in a positive way. That's a gradual elevation of our consciousness, and this is what we are expected. All of us should expect from the study of Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. What we are doing, we should gradually rise to that level actually, correct? If we want to be in the normal whatever state we were before, that's not the aim. That should not be the aim. We have to elevate our consciousness. That is possible by practicing bhakti. Prabhupada mentions here, that is achieved by full consciousness when one is fully dependent on the goodwill of Krishna. Means completely depending on Krishna in all circumstances. That means perform bhakti. Getting attached to him, Krishna. So this is what we should do. And if we do that, dualities will not affect us. We will be free from all the dualities. It's easy to say, for me also, easy to say, but practically it is difficult. So we have to really practice Krishna consciousness seriously, sincerely, then definitely our consciousness will be elevated, and these dualities will not affect us. We will not be happy if some sense or some happiness is coming in our life from happiness of this world. I am saying, not spiritual happiness, the normal, the whatever material happiness of this, we will not be attracted. Okay, maybe by Krishna is giving me this, but I should not get attached to this. Similarly, if some problems we are facing, we should not think that why it's happening only to me. I am chanting Hare Krishna, I am doing that, I am attending Bhagavad Gita class, I am doing so many things. Why all these problems are coming to me? That is also not a good thought. We are getting those problems because of our past karmas. Maybe not from this life, maybe from different life, we don't know. So we have to tolerate it. And that problems are not permanent also. Problems will be there for some time. For example, if we are getting a disease, for some time it will go again, it will come again. So happiness and problems are like that. It's like change of seasons. Now in UAE the winter is going to start, and after that we know after February then the summer will start, the heat will increase, right? Temperature increases. So likewise every year it happens. So it's like happiness and distress will come to our life in different phases, but it will not be permanent, it will change. So we have to go through all this. So we have to tolerate and swim and move forward by taking complete shelter of Krishna. That is what Prabhupada mentioned. Completely depending on Krishna means following the instructions of Krishna. Whatever Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita and our acharyas, follow that in our life. That is what we should do. Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grandaraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Samaveda Gaura Bhakta Vrindi ki jai. Gaudi Guru Vrindi ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes, anybody has anything to share, please? Any reflections or realizations or questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Neetu Mataji has sent one question in the chat.
box.
Yeah.
Okay. Does praying for wellness of our dear ones, health, babies, good job, etc., fall under sense gratification? Actually, question is good, very good question, practical question. Our consciousness should be like we can pray, nothing wrong, but not praying for they, for example, they are getting good job, somebody is getting a job, or if we are praying for some health, praying for somebody's health, nothing wrong in doing that, we can do that, but the mood should be like if they come out of this health problem, may they get more attracted to Krishna, may they get some taste in bhakti, in that mood, so may they will be able to serve you Krishna better. So in that mood, and also always when we pray, we should say, if you so desire Krishna, if you so desire, and if you think that that will be beneficial for that particular person to get more attracted to you or to get more attached to you, then please help them to come out of this health condition. So in that way we can pray, nothing wrong. But if you are praying, oh may that person come out of the health problem, or without considering whatever we mentioned, it is just like coming out of their health for what? Again, sense gratification. They will be indulging in sense gratification. We are praying to Krishna that, oh, let him come out of this health condition and let him enjoy the senses. Maybe we are not saying while praying, we are not even thinking while praying, but it is like that, right? They will be coming back to the health and again doing the all nonsense of this world. So we can pray, we can do all this, but the mood of prayer should be slightly, consciousness can be little bit shifted, that's all. Krishna even says, akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udaradi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeda purusham param. He says in Bhagavatam, akama means without any desire, without any material desire. Sarva kama means with many material desires. Or moksha kama means if you want to get liberation of this, from this world, and go to wherever, Brahma Jyoti or wherever. So in any case, so whether with desire for material enjoyment or without desire for material enjoyment, or mukti from this world, sarva kama, moksha kama udaradi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeda purusham param. So if you are coming in any of these categories, no problem, that's okay, but focus, let us pray to Krishna only. Let us pray to Krishna only. We don't have to go to any demigods and ask, oh, give me that, give me this. We can focus and ask Krishna. He is our well-wishing Father. He knows what is good for us and what is bad for us. Like we always say the example of a child having cough, cold and fever. No parents will give them ice cream, right? But the same child, if he is going to any shop, any supermarket, giving 10 dirhams and asking for any ice cream, the person sitting in the counter, he will give ice cream. For him, doesn't matter. He is giving money, I am giving. He is not thinking that this boy is having fever, or maybe he will be sick, more sick, so I should not give. No, but parents are not like that. So it's like that. Krishna and demigods are like that. The demigods are like shopkeepers. Devatas are like shopkeepers. They don't see how we are going to use that, whatever blessing we are asking from them, how we are going to use that. Are we going to misuse it, or is it going to be, if that person will become more attached in this material world, so let me not give. So they are not thinking in that level. They are all our well-wisher, but our supreme well-wisher is Krishna, like parents. They don't give Krishna. So that is why sometimes Krishna, people may say that if we go to Krishna, he will not give anything. But better to go to Devi and we will get something. Why? Because he is a responsible, supreme, well-wishing parent. So he knows what is good for us. If we are giving lot of material opulences and if we are going to misuse it and getting more attached to this material world, he will not give. He will not give. So that time we should not think why Krishna is not giving. Because he knows that, because that is not the purpose of life. Purpose of life is to somehow go, get out of this world and go to spiritual world. Right? So we have to be, so in any case, we don't have to worry. We can pray to Krishna. So he knows what is good and what is bad for us. And in that mood we can pray. Okay, Mataji? Is it okay? He is praying to Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati, etc. considered demigod. Yeah, because if we are asking for material benefit, if we are asking for any material, with a material desire we are approaching them, then it is considered to be a demigod worship. If we are approaching them and asking for Krishna Bhakti, like our gopis of Vrindavan, they did Kartiyayani Vrat, they did Mother Parvati's Vrat, and they used to go to Surya, Radharani and gopis, they used to go to Surya Kund for doing Surya Puja. For what? To get Krishna only. So their prayer, they may be considering Parvati or Mother Kartiyayani or Surya Dev. They are going but not asking anything else other than Krishna Bhakti or Krishna. They said, I want Krishna, nothing else. So in that mode we can go to any demigods, no problem. Nobody is stopping us. We can go to any demigod temple. Or we can even pray. We can even do worship also. No problem. But if you are asking material, then it is not the proper way. We will study that. Actually, it is said in Bhagavad Gita, by the way. In the coming chapters, Krishna is very clearly mentioning about this demigod worship and what we have to do and what is the significance of Krishna Bhakti and why demigod worship is not very intelligent. He is saying that. So we will study that in the future sections, okay? Right. Is it okay, Neetu Mataji? Thank you. Okay. Anybody has? Thank you for all these good, practical, wonderful questions. Always you ask good, questions. So that's good. Thank you. Right. Anybody else has anything to say before we wrap up? So next week, Saturday, there will not be class. The reason is that I am traveling. I'm traveling to India, Kerala. So I'll be busy on Saturday. So we will see after that also, the next to next Saturday also I'll be busy. I'll be again traveling for some Hari Kathas. I'll be busy with some Kathas outside temple Katha. So probably we will catch up week after, okay? Or let's see if we can do it during any weekdays in the night or something. Let me see. If it is possible, we can do that, okay? So whoever can attend, can attend. And whoever cannot attend, we can use the recording also, okay? So thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. So I'm ending the
Hare
class.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Bol. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Thanks to all. Hare Bol.